So as I promised, here is one more longish letter which somebody has written to me. I think it's a woman. No, it's a man, right? So I'm, as is normal, I'm not giving you out the name. So here is the person, and some of those numbers may be a little inaccurate because I find there's conflict in the letter which this person has sent me. Here it is. I came to the financial independence route a little late. I spent my 20s as a consumer with a lot of debt. I realized that when I turned 30 that things had to change. I went and got myself a term insurance and started some SIPs. I discovered minimalism and stopped buying so much stuff and got rid of a lot of my consumer debt. I still have a house mortgage and a car loan. Through this, I also discovered that investing isn't that hard once all my debt was paid off, and I put my previous debt repayments into investing. But I only started this at my age of 35, and in your book also you are talking about investing at 22, 23. I have not done that. Now at 35, I invest about 50% of my income. I think that's a very good number, into 2-3 mutual funds. He has named it, I'm not naming them. And my main concern is, have I left it too late and the magic of compounding, especially in my 20s, and that has been lost. I also have a regular job which pays me about 12 lakhs a year. My 12 lakhs is actually before tax and even my pension contribution. This is my CTC. Actually my take home is something like 9 lakhs, which is about 75,000 per month. I tried for more promotions, but I can't imagine my income going up too much. Most people who retire early have, this is a good one, most people who retire early have well-paying jobs in IT. They have ESOPs, or they work with finance and financial services, BFSI. Can regular people with regular boring jobs like mine also retire early? I took a lot of time to read this query because it's a very common query that people think that all this financial freedom and all is only for people earning 50 lakhs, 1 crore, and it is not meant for people earning say 10-12 lakhs a year CTC, which itself is high. But at 35, 10-12 lakhs doesn't look very high. Let us assume that even you're earning even less than that. So the question is, can you retire? Will you be in a position to retire, and will you be able to retire early? Largely what happens is, you are a creature of habit, right? So you earn an X amount, you save some amount, or you invest some amount, and you spend the balance. The question is, how much do you need to invest to have enough money to be able to retire? So let us look at some numbers which may or may not be completely correct. Let us say you are estimating he's only 35 years of age, so you have to make some assumptions about expenses, etc. So let us assume that by the time this person is 60, which means he has got another 25 years to go, his monthly expenses for him and his wife, I'm assuming the children have gone away, he will need about 12 to 13 lakhs a year for his living expenses. I'm estimating it very conservatively. So assuming he needs about 13 lakhs of cash per year to live, multiply that by 30, he will need approximately 4 crores for his retirement. 4 crores looks very big, but remember, this amount he does not need today, he needs it after 25 years. He's got another 25 years of compounding that his money is going to do. He's already got 3-4 years out of that, and now another 25 more years to go. If you look at, if you've read this book, The Millionaire Next Door, and you look at the kind of people who are featured, you can be sure that next door to you could be a millionaire. All he or she is doing is spending less much less than what she is earning and is able to invest the difference. Now if you think money is for buying big cars and fancy cars and vacations and great places, that's true, but for that you have to first create wealth, right? So it's not very easy to create wealth and retire early. I mean, you create wealth to retire early and have those big vacations, those big cars, etc. So this man has started late, so obviously he has to invest more aggressively. So these normal people, so-called normal people, don't look very rich when you see them. I mean, if your idea of richness is spending the time in the windies, in the beaches, well, this is not exactly how it works. But let us look at how the math works for financial independence. We have said this man needs about 4 crores and with which he will be able to retire. This is based on, again, the rule that he will be able to withdraw about 4% of his corpus, and so 25 times his annual expenses what he will need. We are adding a little bit extra so that his retirement is less stressful. How long does it take to create this amount corpus of 4 crores? Well, if you are investing, it depends on how much you are investing. If you are investing maybe 6 lakhs a year, maybe it will take about 10 years time, that's all, right? Or 6 lakhs will create about 1 crore, so about he will have to invest more in the later years as he earns more. But right now if he is saving 50%, which means he is saving about 5 lakhs, approximately 5 lakhs is what he is saving. Will that take him there over 25 years? Well, his contribution will be 1.25 crores. It may not be very difficult for him to reach 4 crores thanks to the power of compounding and with good asset allocation. So yes, and everybody is not even earning 10 lakhs. So what do? Largely you cut down your expenses if you want an early retirement. It is very difficult to have a very high standard of living, whatever it means, whatever high means. I mean, for somebody at this level, even having 1 coffee a day in a hotel can be very, very expensive and absolutely stupid, because it sets him back by about 200 rupees a day. That is about 6,000 rupees, and 6,000 rupees invested would work like magic, right? So whether it is eating out or the clothes that you choose or the vacations that you choose, all this will impact your early retirement, right? So if you earn, let's say you earn 10 lakhs and you spend 4 lakhs, which means you can save 6 lakhs, right? Let us assume that you earn 9 lakhs but you spend only 3 lakhs, you can still save 6 lakhs. So the question is not about how much you are earning, the question is how well are you living within your means, right? And here it's just a play on words. Well within your means means you live far more frugally, you invest a lot more, and that will help you retire early, right? The other thing, of course, you can do is do a side gig and earn extra money and make sure that all that gets invested. So whatever you do, whatever is your choice, but the following things you cannot escape. Earn well, because if you don't earn well, you cannot really invest well. So earn well, learn a lot about investing. Investing is far more difficult and complicated than saving. Saving is very easy. All you need to do is whenever you see money in your bank account, go and make a fixed deposit, right? It is all traced to one PAN number, so you will get all the consolidated details as soon as you want. So there is absolutely no problem in learning about saving. Investing, on the other hand, is a little more complicated and difficult, so you will have to take the trouble to learn. So earn well, invest well, and it is fairly obvious that you will create the corpus. And but remember one thing, don't cut down your expenses to zero. You will need to live, right? Don't make the journey so difficult and so impossible that your family starts loathing you for that. That should not happen. So live well, but also live well within your means, right? By this, small changes that you make will also add up. I made a separate video on small change in habits based on James Clear's book, right? So at some point you realize that saving more is not going to happen, or it may look very foolish. So learn about investing, because investing is going to help you much better, right? So these small changes Will this person be able to reach a figure of 4 crores? I do think he can. And thanks for asking, and here is my reply. Thank you.